Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel, Hume's Little Homestead. Today I'm really excited to show you an order of mine came in the mail, so I'm excited to show you what I got and also have some tips on if you don't have much space but you're starting a lot of varieties of plants, how you can save. These are probably just better for tomatoes and peppers. Other plants need more space to get started, but for tomatoes and peppers, I'm going to show you this really simple little tip and hint that you can do to save space until they're ready to separate the seedlings out. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, let me go through what I got in this nice box. So, look at these adorable little pots, and they come with these tiny saucers. So, try to scoot you back a little so you can see a little better. So, these are tiny little plant. I got these for my cactus and succulents. I just wanted to show you. They came with these adorable little water trays. I thought these were the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so I was shopping for, I'll show you what I was shopping for. I was shopping for more of these to start plants in. This is a good size to start tomatoes and peppers in. And I am going to be selling my tomatoes and peppers this year, some plants. And so that's what I was looking for, and I needed to get labels, and we were laughing. I got 1,000. Oh, we thought we got 10,000. Levi and I were shopping together, and Levi was like, Mom got 10,000. Oh, look how cute that little sticker is. That has little flowers on it. Anyway, I'm gonna slice it. But I got all these seed labels. Ooh, they came with markers. Look. Isn't that cool, Emmett? Emmett's here with me. He's having lunch right down here. So, markers with pins. Because I've used popsicle sticks in the past and other things that you can write it on the cup sometimes. But I found I really like these, I reused all my pepper ones this year. And I'll show you, our peppers are starting to pop up today. I'll take you and show you that. But I have found these plant labels are just the best, and they don't fade. Excuse me. No. You're very sticky. Please get down. What? All right, so I was shopping for those to start tomatoes and peppers so that I could sell them. And it's been kind of a dream of mine to have a shop that I can sell other plants, not just vegetables. And now that I've gotten more into succulents and cactus lately, I don't know if I want to open this out. I just want to show you how cute it is. I want to show you how cute this, like a color-coded one is. Okay. Oh, you got one. But it has a matching little saucer to a matching little pot. So I know I've been posting about the succulent box that we subscribed to. Well, Ryan subscribed to it for me for Valentine's Day as a gift. And now if you keep succulents alive, they start producing babies. And then, I don't know. So I have this dream in my head to go ahead and start selling cactus and succulents and houseplants as well as the peppers and tomatoes. Anyway, these are called 70-pack mini plastic. It says ... CE and balcony. 7 colors. So I thought these would be adorable. Emmett just burped. Excuse you. I thought these would be super adorable for selling little cactus and succulents. And as my cactus and succulents produce babies, I can have them for sale and produce them for sale. So I wasn't sure if I was going to do that, but I think that's the direction I'm gonna go. And so that's what these are for. But I won't be using them just yet. So I probably should have left them closed. Maybe I made a bad choice to open them. They're just so cute. Okay. Here's some of those seed markers that I saved from last year. I did not grow these varieties this year, but see, they're just perfectly fine, and I just washed them off and I saved them in my seed collection. Oh, nice. That's cool, Emmett. So I saved them in my seed collection, and then I can reuse them, and I didn't have to rewrite when I was planting. I did it for a few, but for most of them I just reused, and I'll show you that, all the peppers at the end of this video.
Green and red.
Yeah.
You bought these?
I did.
For you?
For us.
For us?
Yeah.
And why?
Why? To plant.
And me? Then mine too?
Yes.
Then Levi's too?
Levi's too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emmett
Emmett was being a little extra loud in the background, and when I asked him why, he said, I want to help. So he wants to be on the camera today. Hi. So he wants to help plant tomatoes. So my tip for tomatoes, I know I keep beating around the bush, I'm just going to get down to it. To save on space, also, if you have older seed, yes, we're going to plant in the green.
Myself.
I wonder if I can open this without ripping it so it can stay together. Yes. Yes, we did it. All right, there we go. Let's pull out one pot. I'm going to tell them about a tip. Just one. Well, we can't reach the green. We have to pull out the black. Can you throw this in the garbage for me, please?
No.
Yeah, I'll get a green one out while you're doing that.
It's sticky.
Is it sticky? Oh my. Here, take this piece too. To the trash, please. And I'll get the green one out to show our tip. Emmett wants to start them in green, which is a good idea. We'll do green for tomatoes, I guess. All right, here's my tip. You plant lots of seeds in one container. You want to hold it?
Thank you.
So, like, let's take this tomato seed, for example. And I did this. Thank you. I also did this with my peppers. So this is what I did with my peppers because I don't have that much space to start seeds. Now, you put like 5 to 10 seeds in one pot.
In one batch.
In one pot. And once they start sprouting, then you separate them into separate pots. But then you'll save time and you save space. Well, you don't really save time because you have to separate them later, but it saves a lot of space and it does save soil because you're planting all of these seeds. And let's say you plant 10 seeds in this pot, but only 7 germinate in that pot. You're planting, I can't explain anything right now. If you plant 10 seeds in one pot and only 7 germinate, you're saving yourself the spot. By starting the 10 seeds in this pot, if the 3 that didn't germinate had been started in pots of their own, then you would have those 3 pots of wasted soil and wasted space. So all you have to do is
I'm not helping.
That's okay. Why don't you go play? Okay. You want to help? Okay. So you're gonna take. You want it? What was that? That was a kitty.
It's not over.
Okay, you want to tell them? So we're going to take a pot and we're going to plant. We do match. And we're going to put a lot of seeds in one pot. And then we only have to label the one pot. And I just remembered I have some pots already labeled, so I'm going to go grab them. Okay, these are my pots from last year, and I have written on their labels. So I'm going to go ahead and reuse these first before I get into these ones. All right, so let's go over the tomatoes we're planting this year. We got this from a seed swap.
Black, blue, black.
Can you say beefsteak tomato?
Beef tomato.
Beefsteak tomato.
Beef stew.
Beef
Tomato.
stew. Roma tomato.
Mama tomato.
Large red cherry.
Large. White. Large.
Large red cherry. VR Moscow.
Beans. Cow.
Brad's Atomic Grape.
Zombie steak.
Yellow pear.
Little bear.
Did I say black cherry already?
Yeah.
Black cherry. That's my favorite one, and I didn't grow last year. Well, it grew and then it died, and that cat is silly. Cherokee purple.
Poo, 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 poo.
Chadwick cherry.
Chocolate steak.
Oh. San Marzano.
Some now.
Blue cream berry.
Blue team. Big.
Sweetie.
Bitty.
Matt's wild cherry.
Not for the
Black crim.
black some
Pink brandywine.
black pink bang. Bang.
Oh, I already said beefsteak. Green zebra.
Green
I think
zebra.
there's some left in there. Yeah. So some of my seeds are old. That's another reason I'm going to plant a lot. Wisconsin tomato. Wisconsin 55. Yellow brandywine.
Hello, thing now.
Martian giant.
Martian giant.
Amish paste.
I'm a space.
And the two new ones to try this year. That cat is driving me crazy. Is Sart Rollois. I'm not sure how to say it, so I'll just put it up there. Sart Rollois and Paul Robeson. Those are the two new ones I bought this year. So that's what we're going to plant today. I'm also going to be planting Black Beauty eggplants, Brussels sprouts. I haven't had luck with Brussels sprouts, so I'm going to try planting them, starting them indoors first. Okra. For whatever reason, for me, planting the okra indoors first works out better for me. The one year I tried to plant it directly outside, it just did not do well. So I treated it like tomatoes last year, and I got a fabulous okra harvest. So I have burgundy and Clemson spineless. And I'm also going to do some Mexican sour gherkins. Also did not have any luck with this last year. So I'm gonna try really hard to baby these seeds. I got these from my friend, so we put them in a Ziploc baggie. I didn't order more. I kept trying to plant them throughout the season last year, and they just did not pop up for me. And I'm really excited to try this one. Huckleberry. Don't those look so cool? And it says to grow plant like peppers. So that's why I'm starting them with the tomatoes, because it says to grow the plants like you would a pepper, which I started my peppers. You're back. I started my peppers a week ago. So yeah. All right, let's get planting. Tomorrow won't be on this video. I'll probably make a video about it, maybe a short. I'm gonna start on my. Bye. You gonna go play?
No, almost.
Okay. I'm going to start all my plants. I'm gonna start.
You.
I cannot concentrate with Emmett, my helper, by my side. I'm going to start all my plants. Say it again.
Relax.
Awesome. I'm going to start all of my flowers and herbs tomorrow, which I'm not sure if I'll make a video or a short. I'll keep you posted. I did not make a video about starting the peppers. I just needed to get it done. So I will take you and show you the peppers I started right now, though. This time of the year is when my bathroom gets filled up with plants. So that's where the peppers are right now. Here they are. And a few of them started sprouting today, which I am super excited about. So I have started jalapenos, Lemon drop. Those did so well for me last year, and they're these spicy little yellow peppers. Super spicy, way spicier than jalapenos. I wasn't expecting that. Ancho. I haven't done well with those yet, but I keep trying. I only did a few habaneros, but this is what I'm talking about. I started a bunch of seeds in every single pot. I started a bunch of seeds in every single pot so that when they sprout, I can just separate them. Carnival Bell, Edgevarsky, Anaheim, Cayenne, Paseo Bajo, Serrano, Greek pepperoncinis, and these are the ones that have sprouted. So cute. CC heirloom pepper. This actually came from that same seed swap I did with another homesteading channel last year, and it was not the right season to start peppers, so I've been holding on to these seeds to start this year, so I'm really excited to get those in the garden. Mini Bell Mix. These are from Baker Creek, and they look adorable. These were my new pepper seeds that I bought this year with Mini Bell. I bought habanadas. I cannot wait to try these. Violet Sparkle, which they're all starting to pop up today. The Violet Sparkles are. And banana. And I wrote BC on there for Baker Creek because I have another pack of banana pepper that I wasn't really happy with the flavor. So I'm really hoping that these banana peppers I plant from Baker Creek are the flavor that I'm looking for. So they weren't bad. I was looking for a different flavor. So that's what I've got going. All of this row are the new peppers I bought for this season. And the others were seeds that I had saved from over the years. So as you can see, I don't have a lot of space for seed starting. So the tomatoes are going to be going on the other side of the sink, which means I need to start them smaller. And then I can make another spot in my house with grow lights as the season progresses. Because I've never grown huckleberry before, and I've never been successful at Brussels sprouts or Mexican sour gherkins, I'm going to start them in the way I used to start tomatoes and peppers. The more traditional way where I only do 2 seeds per pot. So I just wanted to put that in there. That is why I'm starting 5 huckleberries, 5 Mexican sour gherkins, and 5 Brussels sprouts. planting part, I put these here just to hold the space. And like I said, tomorrow I'm going to be planting flowers and herbs in this way. So I can use these spaces for flowers and herbs. I've got 3 trays here. And I realized while these are useful and they were already finished from last year, I couldn't see them from the side. I mean, I could only see them from the side. So I decided to put most of them in the front, and then these ones over here, I'll just have to, you know, pick them up to see what kind they are when I am transplanting. So that was an interesting discovery as I got going. So now I'm just gonna gently water these, and I'm putting them in my bathroom because that is the warmest place in our home, which is kind of a funny thing. Setup. I know I always say you don't have to have anything fancy for gardening, but it's true. So when these sprout, I will put them under grow lights. This just happens to be the warmest room in the house, so this is why they are here. And so when they sprout, I will separate them and put them under grow light. I ended up starting 16 varieties of peppers this year and 22 varieties of tomatoes. So I'm very excited to be selling my plants this year, and very excited that I have started so many different types, and I've got more sweet peppers than spicy peppers this year. So I started less spicy peppers. I still did the classics like jalapeno and habanero, but instead of doing those Japanese hot peppers, they were santakas and Thai hot peppers. I just opted not to grow those this year. We did not use them, so I didn't really want to put a space in my garden. So I'm sorry if you're looking for those kind of peppers, you won't be able to purchase those from me, but I have started a bunch of really fun varieties of sweet peppers this year, like the habanada. I can't wait to try that. It's supposed to be the same flavor as the habanero, but without the spice. So I can't wait to see if that is still a little spicy or if it's just a completely sweet pepper. So that'll be interesting. And as far as tomatoes go, I did the same thing. I started a lot of like the classics, like Roma, like what people traditionally grow. I find it's interesting when I sell tomato plants, people are asking me if I have the Romas and the VR Moscow and just the regular ones. When I am like really fascinated and excited about the new varieties and the different color varieties, and I like to try something new. But for selling plants, I found the last couple years, people who want tomatoes from me, they want large red cherry, like the classic regular old cherry tomato, or just the regular ones. I say regular, they're all special in their own way, I guess. But I just like the special, more fun ones. So anyway, that is what I have going. So I hope that you enjoyed this video of planting with me, and tomorrow I might film again, I might not, but I'm gonna start flowers and herbs. I do have a video on how I started flowers and herbs last year, and it was giving a lot of tips about what I found works and what doesn't work, because I have tried herbs and flowers over the years and I haven't always been successful, and I was really, really successful a couple of years ago, and so I've been implementing what I've learned. Real quick, what I've learned about flowers and herbs is that they really need light to germinate. So like how my tomatoes are in here, I would much rather have flowers and herbs underneath a grow light, even just to germinate. It really helps them. And then you just kind of lightly sprinkle them on the soil. You saw how I tamped down the tomatoes and make sure that they're like about that far down in the soil at least. With herbs, I just leave them on the top of the soil. Like, it's really important for them to have the light. So that's like the biggest tip. And then with watering, I don't water them with a can. I mist them, and I found that helps them because their stems are just so tiny and they can get weak really easy. So they really need that light and the mist. And so instead of like dumping water on them, which is funny because I have chamomile growing outside and lemon balm and orange mint, and it's like they just came back. And once they're established, they'll come back. But like getting little seeds to grow seems to be really difficult sometimes. So that's my tips on those, is just lightly sprinkle them on the soil and mist them instead of pouring water on them. Or bottom watering also works really good. Yeah, so for tomatoes and peppers, bottom watering works really good for them as well. And just keep an eye on them. They should sprout within a couple of weeks. So like I said, the peppers have been planted for a week and the first ones are sprouting. So these peppers will need to get under grow lights very soon. Since there's only 1 or 2 of them sprouted, well, 1, 2, 3, I see 3 sprouts today. When I have like 20 sprouts, they will definitely be going under the grow light. Thanks so much for watching. Hope that you're having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Bye! And huge thank you if you've stayed subscribed. I appreciate it. I just want to give another thank you for that. All right, I'll stop talking now. Bye!